the recording. Yan. So, we will dedicate this first meeting natin para sa ating course orientation. Okay? So, i-orient ko muna kayo on how the course would actually go through. Okay? Probably, yung first few activities natin, i-ano muna natin, i-deploy ko siguro sa next few days. Medyo humahanap pa lang din ako ng linaw regarding sa software na gagamitin natin. So, sa ngayon kasi meron tayong konting problema sa software. Okay? So, ayun. In any case, sa ngayong araw na to, let's dedicate this meeting first para sa orientation natin. So, I will discuss yung ating etiquette, okay, with regards sa conduct ng ating synchronous sessions, okay? And then I'll briefly discuss yung academic policy regarding sa conduct ng ating synchronous learning. And then I will briefly discuss din yung ating magiging course syllabi. By the way, lahat ng yung files na makikita nyo ngayon na i-demonstrate natin is available sa Teams natin. Okay? So, bali ito yung Teams natin. Okay? Available siya dun sa files section. Tapos dun sa week 0 folder. Okay? Which is entitled Course Orientation. So, available siya dito. Okay? So, ayan. Okay. So, let's start. Okay. So, student etiquette for remote asynchronous synchronous learning or RASL. So, basically, yung ating approach on how to conduct our classes for this first term is called remote asynchronous synchronous learning. Mamaya i-explain ko mabuti kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng remote synchronous asynchronous learning. Pero just to give you an idea, yung ginagawa natin ngayon is tinatawag nating synchronous session. Okay? Or online session. Okay? So itong online session natin ngayon is basically a live Teams meeting wherein naka-online kayo, naka-online ako, and we are meeting using itong Teams natin. Okay, so ito yung synchronous part ng RASL na tinatawag. Okay, so discuss ko muna yung etiquette para malinaw sa atin kung paano tayo magbe-behave. Okay, paano tayo magbe-behave before and during the synchronous session. Okay, so preparatory activities. So basically, number 1, attend to your personal needs. Okay, before entering the MS Teams classroom, including yung appropriate attire, tsaka basic hygiene. Okay? So basically, ang gusto natin mangyari is that whenever you are trying to go online, or whenever we will have a synchronous session, gusto natin naka-appropriate attire tayo. At least yung meron man lang color yung suit natin. Okay? Ang importante yung hindi naman naka-sando, hindi naman naka-sleeveless, ganun. Okay? So, ayun. At kung pipiliin nyo mag-short kayo, okay, pilitin nyo hindi siya makikita sa camera. Okay. Although, most of the time naman, I don't require na i-open nyo yung camera ninyo. Okay? Pero, katulad nung kanina, nag-checking tayo, so, I would ask you to open your cameras once in a while. Kaya doon sa mga hindi makapag-open ng camera, please paki-check kung bakit hindi nyo ma-open. Okay? May mga checking mechanisms naman, may mga test naman na available siya. You may see that dito. Okay, doon sa option natin, meron dito more action, show device settings. Then check nyo kung aling camera yung nakaset dito. Okay? So, in my case, it's itong camera na to. Although may isa pa akong option ng camera dito in which pwede ko rin gamitin. Okay? So, paki-check ito. Okay? So, that's one. So, and sabi nga sa number 1, wear smart casual attire. Okay? Sleeveless and sandals are not allowed. Okay? So, as much as possible, yun nga, iyan natin na merong color yung ano natin, yung suot natin. Para hindi naman masyadong informal yung meeting natin. Okay? Number 3, you should be seated for the duration of the meeting. Okay? So, please remain at your place. Okay? Whenever we will be having our meeting. Okay? Number 4, be on time in every session. So, basically, sasabihin ko naman kung anong oras tayo mag-start. Okay? So, una, i-schedule ko naman yung meeting. Katulad kanina, I have set the meeting at 3:30. Sabi ko 3:30 tayo mag-set ng meeting. Okay? So, ayun naman yung ini-indicate ko naman kung anong oras. Kung magkakaroon tayo ng synchronous session, i-indicate natin kung anong oras tayo magsisimula. Okay? So, be in the MS Teams classroom 5 to 10 minutes before your scheduled class. This ensures that any last-minute connection issues can be resolved, so you will not be late in your class. So, yun. Number 5, update your profile by uploading an NU identification picture. Okay? So, as much as possible, yung yung i-profile picture natin sa mga accounts natin is yung mismong picture natin. Okay? May nakikita tayo dito, mga nakalagay yung picture nila. Okay? Pero merong mga hindi kasi. So, sana mapalitan natin yan para yung picture nyo mismo yung lalabas. Okay? So, please, pakipalitan yung profile picture ninyo. Okay? Number 6, turn on your camera if your internet connection is stable. So, sabi ko nga, in our class or in our case, I will just ask you to turn on your camera in some instances. Okay, kapag meron lang tayong mga gustong i-check. Okay? Pero kapag most of the time, pwede naman natin siyang patayin na lang. Okay? Number 7, make the appropriate preparation before joining the discussion. Okay? Please do advanced reading and perform some courseworks. Okay? So, ayun. So, these are your preparatory meetings. Preparatory activities para sa bago kayo magsimula o bago tayo magsimula ng synchronous session. Okay. Now, proper decorum during the meeting. Okay? And this is very important. Mute the mic upon entry, most especially kung late na kayo papasok. Okay? So, please do check kung naka-mute yung mic niyo. Okay? So, sa umpisa naman ng session, pag papasok kayo ng room o pag mag-join kayo ng room, meron namang options doon to mute the camera, to mute the mic. Okay? So, please, bago kayo mag-join, bago nyo i-click yung join, check nyo muna kung naka-mute pareho. Okay? Nakakagulat kasi na nagsisimula na kami dito, nagsasalita na ako, tapos bigla may papasok na maingay. Okay? So, nakaka-distract kasi siya. Nakakagulat pa nga minsan. So, please, do be mindful na pagkapapasok kayo or mag-join kayo ng meeting, naka-mute yung mic niyo. Okay? Wait for the instructor to inform you when to unmute your mic. Okay? So, pwede kayo mag-unmute ng mic. For example, kung may itatanong kayo, pero please wait for a recognition first. Wait na ma-recognize muna kayo ng instructor bago kayo mag-unmute ng mic. Okay? So, ayan. Number 2. If you will attend to something very urgent during the class, or if this will take some time, inform your instructor with a chat message and wait for approval. Okay? So, kung kailangan yung umalis, okay, actually, dito naman yun. Since nakapatay naman yung mic nyo, I mean, nakapatay naman yung camera nyo, I wouldn't know at any given time kung aalis kayo o hindi. Okay? So, ang suggestion ko na lang kapag aalis kayo is just make sure lang na naka-turn off yung mic niyo pag aalis kayo. Okay? Kasi ang mahirap doon is umalis kayo tapos naiwan yung naka-open yung mic niyo. Kung ano pa marinig namin dyan. Okay? So, as long as hindi naman kayo makaka-distract sa conduct ng class. Okay? Most especially ako, medyo madali ako ma-distract ng mga gumagalaw, ng mga may ingay. Okay? So, tulad yan, merong gumagalaw sa likod ko. Nakikita ko siya. So, medyo nadi-distract na ako. Okay? So, as much as possible, as long as you are not you will not distract them. No? Okay lang naman kahit anong gawin niyo. Okay? Number 3, wearing of headphones or earphones is encouraged because it is much easier to hear each other and will help prevent mic feedback. Okay, so recommended na meron tayong headphones or earphones para mas marinig niyo mabuti. Okay? Lalo-lalo na medyo may pagkabulol din ako. So, as much as possible, sana naka-headphones tayo or earphones para mas dinig nyo mabuti yung yung sinasabi natin. Okay? Number 4, speak at a normal volume. Okay? Mute the mic when you are not speaking. Okay? Even moderate background noise is distracting. If you are using the built-in mic of your laptop, avoid typing when unmuted. Okay? So, yun, basically, pagka ganito naman, hindi naman natin kailangan masyadong sumigaw. Okay? Right now, I'm speaking with my normal voice. Okay? Yun. Pero pag kayo magsasalita, hindi naman kailangan na mas malakas pa dun sa normal ninyo. Okay? And, yun pa rin, mute your mic kapag hindi kayo pagsasalita. Okay? Number 5, inform your instructor with a chat message if you cannot see or hear what is being discussed. Okay? So basically, naka-camera naman ako all the time. When we do a synchronous session, naka-open naman na yung camera ko. Okay? So you would be able to see kung nagsasalita na ako. So pag hindi niyo ako marinig, please use the chat the meeting chat para i-inform ako na hindi niyo ako marinig. Kasi baka naka-mute din yung mic ko. Okay? Ganun din kapag hindi nyo makita. By the way, nakikita nyo ba yung ko? Wala naman nagreklamo, no? So, nakikita nyo siguro yung screen ko. Tama? Hindi ko pala tinanong, no? So, nakikita naman. So, kasi wala naman nagreklamo sa inyo. Ayun, pag hindi nyo nakikita ngayon yung screen ko, please do inform me, okay? Please do inform me kapag may hindi tayo problema sa may problema tayo sa nakikita nyo or sa nadidinig niyo. Okay? Number 6, use the chat box properly. Okay? So it is a channel for your instructor and other participants to share files and to address concerns or issues. Okay? Refrain from using the chat box for unnecessary and irrelevant conversations. Okay, so hangga't maaari, i-reserve natin yung chat box natin during our synchronous session para lang sa mga necessary and mga relevant matter na pinag-uusapan natin. Okay? If you want to mention some other things, siguro baka sa ibang forum na lang natin siya pag-usapan. Okay? So, ayun. So, hangga't maaari, panatilihin natin malinis itong ating chat room. Okay? Number 7, click the raise hand function in MS Teams if you have questions or clarification to make. Actually, ito, ang raise hand, ang raise hand function natin, gagamitin natin siya sa ilang bagay bukod sa pagtawag ng recognition natin. Okay. So, kapag nagsa-sound test or screen test or camera test tayo, instead na i-type ninyo yung affirmative na sagot ninyo or yung ano nyo, i-audio ninyo yung sagot ninyo, just click the raise hand. For example, nagtanong ako, nadidinig nyo ba ako? Okay? Tinanong ko, nadidinig nyo ba ako? Instead of typing yes sir sa chat box o kaya um, going over the audio, unmuting yourself, tapos sasabihin nyo yes sir, para mas mabilis, mag-raise hand na lang tayo. Okay? So alam ba natin kung paano mag-raise hand? Ang raise hand, ito. Nandito siya. Sa mga naka-app, nandyan siya. Okay? So, ayan. So, gagamitin natin yung raise hand kapag nagtanong tayo ng sound test, camera test, or screen test. Okay? So, instead na, audio or i-text niyo yung inyong yung sagot, mas mabilis tong raise hand natin. Okay? So that's number one purpose ng raise hand natin. Okay. Number 2, gagamitin din natin yung raise hand natin para matingnan kung nandiyan pa kayo. Okay? Like for example, right now, can you please raise your hands? Okay, so we have 15 participants, 11 na yung naka-raise hands, 14 pala kasi kasama pala ako. Okay, so meron pa tayong mga hindi naka-raise hands. So baka nandiyan lang sila somewhere. Sa tabi-tabi. Okay? So now, you can now lower your hands. So click nyo lang siya ulit. Ayan. So please lower your hands. Pag lower your hands, click nyo lang siya ulit. Okay? So, ayan. Okay. Very good. Now, so that's another purpose nung raise hands natin. Kapag gusto kong i-call yung attention ninyo, kung nandiyan pa ba kayo o hindi. O kung gusto kong malaman kung kayo ba attentive pa ba sa pinag-uusapan natin or hindi. So I can do that random times. Okay? So, ayun. And lastly, magagamitin natin yung raise hand function natin kapag gusto niyo talagang i-call yung attention ko. Okay? If you have any questions or clarification, you can just simply raise your hand at any time. Okay? Then wait for my acknowledgement. I-acknowledge ko kayo. Okay? Para i-voice out ko na yung concern niyo. So either you do that sa chat o kaya you do that over the voice. Okay? So kapag na-recognize ko na kayo, pwede na kayong mag-unmute, for example, kung gusto niyo through voice yung pagtatanong. Okay? Or pwede rin naman through the chat. Okay? So, maliwanag ba tayo doon? Okay? So, yan. Also, ganito. Kapag nagdi-discuss tayo, there are times na itatanong ko kung maliwanag ba. Okay? Maliwanag ba yung ini-explain ko? Okay? You can also use raise hand para doon. Okay? Para basta any affirmative na sagot sa tanong ko. Okay? Pwede niyo gamitin yung raise hand para ipakita na ang sagot niyo sa tanong ko ay yes or affirmative or positive. Okay? Naiintindihan ba 'yon? Ayan. Ayan. Okay, sige. So, Okay, very good. So, lower your hands now. Okay. Very good. So, ganun tayo ha. Para ano, kasi matagal mag-type. At the same time, matagal na nakakagulat din minsan yung bigla may mag-unmute ng mic. Okay? So, ayan. May mga times na magtatanong ako, for example, kung may questions ba. Okay? So, kung may questions talaga kayo, raise hand, tapos tsaka kayo magtanong. Okay? So, number 8. Let's proceed. Number 8. Now, when speaking, give the listeners a hint that it is the end of the statement by saying something like, that's all, or I'm done, or thank you. So, please do inform us pag tapos na kayo magsalita. Okay? Para hindi naman, kasi pagka nagsasalita kayo, tapos hindi naman namin kayo nakikita, so hindi namin sure kung tapos na kayo. Okay? So, iba kasi ito kapag face-to-face tayo nag-uusap eh. Kasi pagka magkaharap tayo nag-uusap, nakikita natin yung isa't isa, alam natin pag tapos na siya magsalita eh. Pero in this case na hindi tayo nagkakakitaan, or kahit nagkakakitaan tayo, pero yung pagkikita naman natin, eh, medyo may delay because of the internet connection, it is preferred na pagka tapos na tayo magsalita, we put in some phrase that indicates na tapos na tayo magsalita. Okay? Just like yun nga, that's all, I'm done, thank you. Okay? So, ayun. 9. Show respect for one another. Refrain from using profane or inappropriate language. So, this goes without saying naman na we need to be respectful of the language that we are using for each other. Okay? So, i-reserve natin yung mga inappropriate language sa offline conversations natin. Okay? Number 10. Stay focused on the discussion and take down appropriate notes. Okay? Now, I understand na ang online session is or ang ating Synchronous session would be kind of boring. Okay? And naiintindihan natin na ang mga students natin meron lang talagang certain length of attention, length of attentiveness kung saan doon lang talaga tayo focus. Pero after that, medyo nawawala na. Okay? So, naiintindihan naman natin yun. It's just that, if you want, okay, you may stay focused by taking down notes. Okay? That's one. Or, pwede din naman kayong mag-step aside, mag-step back from the discussion. Naka-online pa rin kayo, pero mag-step back lang kayo from the discussion. Okay? And try to review yung proceedings nung meeting via the recorded stream. Okay? So recorded naman yung ating session. So mababalikan niyo to later on kapag kailangan ninyo. Okay? So okay lang din naman 'yun. Naiintindihan naman natin yung Kaya lang tandaan niyo lang talaga na sa ganitong type ng learning approach, malaki ang expectation sa mga students pagdating sa self-directed learning. Meaning, hindi to katulad ng face-to-face na lahat ibibigay sa inyo. In this case, meron kasi yung ating approach, meron asynchronous part. Meaning, meron talagang mga bagay na iiwanan na ipagkakatiwala sa inyo para aralin nyo. Okay? So, sa part namin, we are trusting you with that responsibility na aralin yung ilang mga bagay na hindi namin may tuturo lahat. Okay? So, yun yung isa yung titingnan. Okay? Isa sa mga malaking responsibility na pinagkakatiwala sa inyo. Okay? So, that is why sa mga ganitong online session, hanggat maaari, kailangan talaga nakafocus tayo. Pero kung hindi kaya, okay lang din naman. Pero tandaan nyo, responsibility nyo pa rin na balikan kung ano yung mga napag-usapan. Okay? So, yun. Number 11, address your instructor properly. So, okay naman na ako sa Sir Arvin. Wala naman na tayong problema doon. Sadali lang ha. So, ayun. Number 12, no eating or munching is allowed during the session. Although, sa akin, sa particular class natin, okay lang naman din yan. Kasi in particular, hindi ko rin naman kayo nakikita dahil naka-off naman yung cam nyo most of the time. Okay? So, ako, I suggest na if eating is one way that you can stay focused, you can keep your focus on the discussion, then you're allowed to do it. Okay lang naman ako makain. Okay? Yun nga lang, pag pina-open yung cam, tabi muna ng konti yung pagkain. Okay? So, wala naman tayong problema sa pagkain or ano. Pero sa klase ko lang yan, baka sa ibang klase, hindi pwede. So, tingnan nyo lang din kung ano sasabihin ng teacher. Okay? Number 13 and last, leave the class at the end of every session courteously. Okay? Remember to sign out or leave the meeting. Okay? So ito yung isang ipapakiusap ko sa inyo. That when we end the session, please leave the meeting. Okay? Kasi nangyayari diyan, may mga students na ang ginagawa nila is iniiwan lang talaga nila yung session na tumakbo. Okay, total recorded naman eh. Ang problem is, tapos na yung session, nandiyan pa sila. Ang nangyayari kasi is, ang gusto ko sana is, I always leave the meeting last. Ako yung huling mag-leave ng meeting. Okay? So, may problema yun kapag kami naiiwan pang isa dyan. Kaya, ang pakiusap ko is, as much as possible, please leave the meeting as, when the session ends. Okay? Kaya kailangan nyo rin sana maging attentive. Kasi nalalaman ko kung sino yung hindi attentive eh. Pagka naiiwan naka-online yung Okay? So, ayun. Now, these are the etiquette. Okay? Na dapat nating ma-practice whenever we will have synchronous sessions. Okay? So, ito lang muna yung discuss ko kasi yung nauna, tsaka yung pangalaw, yung huli, itong approach na to, tsaka yung naunang approach, hindi naman natin siya masyadong gagamitin. Okay? Although, hindi mo natin siya masyadong gagamitin. Okay? Now, are there questions? Okay, so it seems wala. So let's proceed dun sa academic policy on flex. Okay. So, again, provided itong file na to dun sa ating file section. Okay. So, explain lang natin ano yung flex. Okay. Ano yung mga responsibilities ng mga ito. Okay. Although, in particular, mas i-discuss ko yung responsibilities ng students. Tsaka guidelines on the conduct of classes. Okay. So, ano nga ba yung flex? So, flex is the new academic normal for National University. Ito yung branding ng ng bago nating approach on conducting our classes. Okay, bawat universities meron yung branding nung kanilang online ng learning approaches. Hindi naman online, learning approaches. Okay? Sa atin, tinatawag natin siyang flex or flexible learning experience. Okay? Flex adopts innovative instructional strategies and educational technologies such as Microsoft Teams and other Office 365 apps to deliver the curriculum. Okay? So, under ng flex, we offer 3 approaches. Okay? In delivering instruction meant to address the unique needs, learning pace, and resources of each student. Okay? So, meron tayong 3 approaches na ginagamit na as stipulated sa ating flex. Una, yung ating remote asynchronous learning or RAL. Okay? We also have remote synchronous learning or RASL. Okay? At meron tayong blended learning. Okay? Yung blended learning, ito yung ginagawa natin before. Yung meron tayong face-to-face, tapos gumagamit tayo ng online venue para i-supplement yung ginagawa sa face-to-face. Kaya lang, pagkakaiba lang nung dati tsaka nung ngayon is that mas mas reinforced na yung online part. Okay? Kaysa sa face-to-face part. Dati kasi more on face-to-face talaga tayo. Tapos isusupplement lang natin ng online approach natin. Ngayon, pantay na sila. Okay? Minsan nga mas mag-i-step back pa yung face-to-face kasi mag-face-to-face learning lang kayo pag kailangan nyo lang talaga mag-meet sa school. Okay? Now, ang ating blended learning, which also includes nga yung face-to-face classes, would only apply kapag meron na tayong pagka meron ng improvement sa sitwasyon sa labas. Okay? Kasi hangga't ang situation sa labas precarious pa rin at delikado pa rin para sa inyo, para sa mga teacher, tsaka para sa mga empleyado ng university, hindi pa rin tayo papayagan na pumunta sa school. Okay? So, for example, pagdating ng November, pagdating ng October o November, kung medyo may improvement na talaga sa situation natin, baka sa klase natin, baka mag-meet tayo. Especially laboratory subject kasi ito . Okay? So, may possibility na baka pagdating ng October or November, mag-meet tayo sa class. Okay? Anong gagawin natin? Baka yung ibang requirements natin, doon natin tapusin sa klase. Okay? Although hindi naman to strictly na talagang mag-meet tayo na sakop yung 4 hours na natin. Okay? Maaaring na schedule lang kayo kung kailan kayo talaga pupunta ng school. Lalo na madami kayo sa klase na to. Okay? So, ayun. So, tingnan natin possible yung scenario na yun later on pag mag-i-improve na yung yung situation natin na baka papuntahin ko kayo sa school. Okay. Pero hindi pa sure yun. Depende pa. Okay? So, kasi laboratory class to kailangan talagang hands-on ito. Okay? So, although prepared din naman tayo na 100% online tayo. 100% Russell tayo. Okay? Prepared din naman tayo sa ganyang scenario. Kaya lang, mas prefer ko na may time talaga na makapag-meet tayo. Okay? So, yun yung blended learning na tinatawag. Next is yung remote asynchronous learning or RAL. Okay? Ito, purely offline naman ito. I-deploy natin ito dun sa mga students natin na talagang walang resources, kundi computer lang ang meron siya. Okay? So, kung wala talaga siyang internet, it is possible na baka mapadala natin siya ng mapadala natin siya ng mga course materials. Pwedeng by delivery o kaya pwedeng one time big time na ko-connect na siya sa internet, download niya lahat ng kailangan. Okay? So, pwedeng ganoon. Kapag meron talaga tayong student na hindi kayang mag-online. Okay? Yun nga lang, kanya-kanyang approach na kumbaga siya na yung mag-aaral sa sarili niya nung material. Okay? And pwede naman na magkaroon ng consultation once in a while. Especially kung once in a while magkakaroon din ng internet si student. Okay? So, ayun. And then, ito yung gagamitin natin most of the time, which is yung Russell. Okay? So, yung Russell natin is remote asynchronous synchronous learning. So, combine dito na 50% you're on your own, 50% may online session tayo. Although in this case, laboratory course kasi ito, laboratory subject kasi ito, nakikita ko na more on asynchronous kayo dito. Pero i-meet ko pa rin naman kayo every Thursday. I-meet ko pa rin kayo ng synchronous session. Okay? So may synchronous session tayo every Thursday. Yun nga lang, hindi natin gagamitin yung buong 4 hours kasi 4 hours ang klase natin every Thursday, di ba? So hindi natin gagamitin yung buong 4 hours na yun. Okay? Ang nakikita ko is ganito. I can guide you through the conduct of the activity, okay, through recorded video. Okay, so magre-record ako ng lecture in which itong oops. Ayan. Nandiyan pa ba ako? Hello? Nandiyan pa ba ako? Can I, see some hands? Can you raise your hands? May nabago kasi sa may nabago sa settings ko. At may nawala kaya gusto kong i-check. Okay, sige. Okay naman. Sige, lower your hands now. Thank you. Ayan. So, yun na nga. Yung ating online, yung ating synchronous session is not limited to online meeting. Pwede rin naman tong online chat lang. Okay? Which means naka-online ako. Okay? Naka-online